De la right, my MVVs, welcome. It's very, very unfair that Kabiesi did not receive the twins the way he did with Tadenikawo. Now, if you want to just oppose what happened between Olori Naomi and Oletitok when, they were welcome into the palace, you find out that, Olori Naomi's child, Tadenikawo, was treated so differently from that of Oletik. Oletik is supposed to have, the best because she gave birth to twin. But no, when Oletik's kid got into the palace, it was somebody who received those children. It was not Kabiesi that received the children. Kabiesi was supposed to receive the children, not pass through a third party. And that is something that is not fair. They said Olori Tobi's family, they are blowing brimstone and fire. Olori Tobi is blowing brimstone and fire, that people should see the way the Ooni of Ife is marginalizing the wives. And that is why these women will continue to have issues with each other. They will never, ever be at peace because Kabiesi is the one who is calling for this, war that is happening in the palace of the Ooni of Ife. We have had a report allegedly that this is exactly what the family of Oletik is saying, and Oletik herself is blowing fire over the reception. That day's reception, they call it co-reception. They say the reception is not as warm as it's expected, that Kabiyesi should go back and look at the picture, the videos that was made when Olori Naomi came into the palace with Tadenikawo. And I think this is where the problem lies, okay? You cannot be in a place and continue to compare yourself the way, these people have been comparing themselves with Olori Naomi. Olori Naomi is a woman that has grace. God has already embedded that grace in the life of Olori Naomi. Now, for you to know that Olori Naomi has grace, where have you ever seen a woman who will carry herself and leave her matrimonial home, a queen, and the husband will be begging year in, year out the way the Ooni of Ife is begging? This is happening because Olori Naomi has got grace. This is happening because she is a daughter of Zion. This is happening because she is different. And this is happening most importantly because the Ooni of Ife love her so much. Now, if you want to put yourself in that place where you continue to compare yourself with Olori Naomi, you might never, ever, ever find peace. You continue to be unhappy. You continue to be unhappy in your life. And that is what is happening right now. And my thing is that why is it that the family of Oletik, they are, going down this route with Oletik, like fueling the narrative and making her feel bad, because this is the reason why there is no peace. And as long as she wants to continue to give the Ooni of Ife unrest and unhappiness, she will continue to be unhappy. This is what we are hearing. Now, if you have been that person that has been following this trend from the very beginning from 2018, where Ooni of Ife was preparing to go and get married to Olori Naomi, until when he brought Naomi to the palace and everything, if you have been following, you will understand that yes, so it is true that the reception of Tadenikawo is like something, like you cannot compare the reception of Tadenikawo to, you cannot compare Oletik's children's reception to that of Tadenikawo. Tadenikawo had a grand reception. It was like it was something else. It was monumental. It was a beautiful reception. Okay. And now when Naomi came with the baby, I think they handed over the baby straight to the Ooni of Ife. You can go back and watch that video. It was not through a third party, okay? They didn't hand the baby to somebody who handed the baby to the Ooni of Ife. That baby was handed over to Ooni of Ife because Ooni of Ife was very excited. Ooni of Ife wanted to carry his son and all of that. But then again, for those who are trying to compare this, like what Oletik's family is trying to do, that narrative that they are fueling, you need to understand that at that time, Ooni of Ife was very desperate to get a son. That was because the Council of Chiefs and Council of Elders, they were putting pressure on the Ooni of Ife. Like, you cannot continue to sit on that throne if you don't have somebody to succeed you. And so that is their rule, okay? Their modus of operation in Ile Ife. And so now, when he eventually got married to Olori Naomi, as God will have it, Olori Naomi gave birth to that baby boy. Ooni of Ife was very, very excited. And when it was time for them to welcome Naomi and the baby to the palace, Ooni of Ife was so excited. Ooni of Ife was expectant. Ooni wanted to see his child. Apparently, that was what happened, that Ooni of Ife was the first person who received that child, not passing the baby through a third party like they did with Oletik's babies. But my thing is that you're already married to the Ooni of Ife. Against all odds, the children were welcome into the palace. That, of course, it looks as if you have something that has vindicated you from the narrative that is making the rounds on social media. For me, I want to think that Oletik should have been grateful and thankful for any, ever grateful and ever progressive. Okay, life, life is such that when you show gratefulness, you're going to remain very happy. But when you begin to be in a space where all you do is comparison, the way they receive Tadenikawo, the way you continue to compare yourself with Olori Naomi, it means you do not know your place. Olori Naomi, when it comes to you and Olori Naomi, indeed there are no basis for comparison at all. Olori Naomi is beautiful, intelligent, calm-headed, and all of that. And that is completely different from what you are and who you are. Okay, look at, for instance, now the day you got back into the palace, the entire Oloris were there to welcome you. They brought out, their hands in fellowship. They want to welcome you. They want in solidarity and all of that. But no, you did not. Like Oleti did not give them the time of day. She was frowning at them the entire time. Even remember when Ipi and Blue, they went to go and take picture with her. The entire time she was on her phone. She was looking at her phone. She was looking, what is it that you're doing with your phone that is more important than the people who came around you? It is true that, yes, you people have your own basbos here and there, but you need to understand that, when you are in public, you don't have to wash your dirty linen out there. The entire world do not have to know that you people have your basbos and all of that. And, these are the problems. Now, you want to put yourself in a space where every time you're competing with Olori Naomi, you will remain unhappy. It's a good thing that Kabiyesi has already said that look, if you want to compare yourself to Olori Naomi, you remain unhappy. Now, talking about marginalization, Kabiyesi has even also, as we are hearing, if the information we are getting is the truth, Kabiyesi has also expressed his anger over the fact that they keep comparing themselves to Olori Naomi. Let's talk about this marginalization, because that's the grammar, that's the phrase that these people use so much. Among these Oloris and Olori Naomi, who has been mostly marginalized is Olori Naomi. Olori Naomi has not been in the palace for the longest of time. If it's not recently they gave her the royal minor that she comes to the palace. She's been on her own and all of that. Who are the people going left and right with Ooni of Ife? You people. Who are the people that are seen in public with Ooni of Ife? You people. Who are the people that are enjoying the love and everything? Okay, let's say Naomi is enjoying the love, but in the public, the face of the public, you people are the ones who the Ooni of Ife is showcasing. So when you talk about marginalization, who among you has been most marginalized than Olori Naomi? It's Olori Naomi. And so if Ooni of Ife is paying attention to Olori Naomi, I don't see why anybody should make it such a big deal. This is what we are hearing. I just wanted to bring you this update. I'm going to bring you more update. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you.